The Metaverse event isn't good. I think this should go without saying. Hello guys, my name is User. This will probably be the first video that I'll record and it'll be tackling the Metaverse event. Now, I was inactive last year, so I didn't really participate in the 2020 Egg Hunt, but the fact that they'd remove the most, if not one of the most favorable events on Roblox is beyond me. Do you remember back in 2009 where the Egg Hunt was basically just an egg rain on every game ever? Like I remember being on Fort Celeste in Roblox Assault Team, cause like, come on, if you were a 2009 user in Roblox, it's pretty obvious that you joined military groups. So yeah, anyways, that was at least 10 times better than any developer events that Roblox had hosted. And I'm not just saying this because of the nostalgia, but because even though that event was more or less dull, this one's even duller. It's like Roblox decided to give away a Supreme hoodie. Like there's nothing special about the hoodie, aside from the fact that they'd individually mark it with poop stains. In my opinion though, Egg Hunt 2012 was the best Egg Hunt in history. Though most of you would remember it solely because of a vulnerability back then that gave inactive accounts the last egg. Yeah, it was the orange egg. So if you fucking, dude, it's pretty obvious that if you have a 2007 or 2006 account by now, you've probably bought it or like got it from an account dump. But if you are the original owner, then fucking props to you, man. Anyways, you could get the last egg by participating in the Three Stooges event. But not only were the egg designs so good, the way to get them was actually good too. And of course, this was followed by Egg Hunt 2013, and of course, for the same reasons, followed by 2014. Now let's stop talking about the past and start talking about the now. Like, what the hell is this? Our throws are the main focus of the event. Roblox, do you not remember when people were so fucking mad that you released the Robloxian 2.0 package? And like, people adapted to that. Like, people kept calling it an online data package and they went with it. And then like, little by little you got cocky and then you started releasing ugly ass packages. Oh yeah, and also there are no eggs in sight. Like, you actually removed Egg Hunt 2021 in its entirety. The only relevant thing in this event was that one game where you have to collect 36 golden eggs. Now, I know Roblox wants to support the developers, but this is just too much. You pretty much prioritized quantity over quality. 180 games, wow! That's just dumb. Like, there are no pros in this event other than the chest being easy to get weekly. Because in total, you'd get about like 18 chests, if my math is right. I'm bad at math. Well, I mean, like it's 20 in total, including the moderator, admin MVP, and star eggs. Not to mention the fact that Roblox is so vague with regards to how the prizes are distributed. Why'd you have to put in a variety of games with only one reward? Like, people would... I guess it's like a way of like letting people support the team they're in, but then again, players are certainly collecting them for the badge, like that's a fact. But to tell us that there's no benefit in getting them all aside from quote-unquote making your favorite team win, when one of those goddamn characters only requires you to join a goo goo gaga binky games and walk around do easy obstacles to get the prize, you are already giving them an advantage. Like, look at this. Like, the first badge you'll get in that week one is like going to a resort game and just walking for like a few minutes and then getting a score of 1,000 or more on the ski jump. Like, the ski jump is just you pressing the A and D buttons. Now let's hover over to like, let's see, Fei Yoshida's games. Now look at this. I'm trying to remember what game it was, but Kitty. Yes, dude, the Kitty event. I still haven't done it now because it was so fucking hard. Like, players are so uncooperative. This is like the Piggy event in like the Ready Player 2 event. You can't do it by yourself. Like, it's actually impossible to get it unless you've spent money on extra slots in the game. Now let's look at the Ren Bright Blades games. Hospital Life, you just have to click like 10 buttons in that game. Outlaster, it's okay, but the waiting time is like retarded. You have to find 3 missing keys, but like they're all over the island. Because I remember earlier when I played this game, when I spawned on the lobby, I just saw like a bush filled with like 2 keys, and I only had to find 1. Like, it's giving them a disadvantage, and one of the games is like pay to play. Like, I know you're like look at this, man. I'm gonna read every fucking like achievement in Sparks Kilowatts. It's basically like the pink character. Change your role to a skier. Like, this is the simple resort. You only get to have like 1,000 or more of the ski jump, which is easy to do. Now, there's also an obby that you have to do. Like, it's 76 stages, but trust me, it's so fucking easy. I could play it with like my right arm tied behind my back. Okay. I mean, ultimate driving, yeah, it's RNG based. Seaboard City RP, you just have to like, oh, I know this one is actually difficult if you don't watch walkthroughs, but since like they're easily accessible in the YouTube videos, it's easy to get them. Innovation Inc. is just full of players asking you to go to the fucking test site with them, promising you that they'll help you with it. But what I did to use to get the achievement by myself is use Roblox, like the multiple Roblox client, and then join in with 2 accounts. I'm not gonna tell you to use the multiple Roblox client because it's still, I think Roblox still consider it as an exploit, but like, be my guest, but I'm not gonna link it. Okay, Muscle Buster, this one's a community game where like the players have to click like a huge ass rock, and depending on their size, the rate of how fast it'll break, yeah, it depends. Now, Grandma's the obby missions are easy. You just have to like either talk to the character, the special character, or finish the obby in itself. Creatures of Sonaria, this one I think is just a huge walk or flying fest because you fly so slowly. But yeah, so they're like all easy because of the walkthroughs. God's Island, I hate RNG based rewards. This one's hard because like you have to collect 3 orbs that will fall randomly, and in every game, I think only 1 orb will spawn, and it's during the 2nd round. But the problem with this is that you're not the only one who's like looking for it. So yeah, good luck trying to get that. Club Roblox, this one's easy because you just have to like do an obby for this. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's why Spark Kilowatt is winning the event, because most of her obstacles are so fucking easy to do. So yeah. it's really easy. But not even that, like you're even encouraging other players to start joining these games. Just do the mission. Because I remember joining the I forgot, dude, it's like a disasters game, but basically they just kept bugging you about like not killing them because they have to do the mission. And it's the same with the Left 4 Dead knockoff, where you'd have to like survive an escape mission, and all the players do is to join like least populated servers and then just bug you about teaming up. So yeah, I'm not sure why Roblox thought it was a good idea to just leave it to the community developers. I mean, yeah, that's good, give them power, inspire other people to become developers. But why are some of the actual events that you put effort into belong only to the sponsored ones like Wonder Woman? Like in these events, all the Roblox staff had to do was make their like hub. Like the Bloxy Awards is understandable, like, and the Lil Nas concert, that was so good. But the developer events, oh my lord, please. No, you're not giving power to the developers, you're giving power to the sponsors. Yes, you are advertising their game, but what happens after the event? I'm already certain that most of the people playing their games right now are just there for the prizes. This event is bad and you should feel bad. Like, that's it. See ya.